Hello everyone, my name is Aidan Fitzpatrick, and this is my ARC 170B Decolonizing the Canon project, and today I will be doing a presentation on David Adjaye. So, who is David Adjaye? Born in Tanzania to Ghanaian parents, Adjaye experienced a dynamic childhood being the son of a diplomat. He was able to travel across various parts of Africa with his family. An event that affected him in his childhood was the disparity his brother experienced as a disabled person. The school his brother went to was not at all equipped for disabled people. Adjaye sought to design a facility that would take better care of the handicapped. For his studies, he studied in various places such as Portugal and Japan, later establishing his practice in London. And this is a quote from him. Architecture is a social act. It's about constructing buildings that acknowledge and understand their histories, whilst creating something entirely new in order to serve the communities into their future. So let's identify some of the projects he has done over the years. This project is probably one of his most recognizable works. It is the National Museum of African American History and Culture located in the National Mall of Washington, D.C., and it is part of the Smithsonian. The building utilizes a double skin of metal panels and glass to create a form whilst allowing light into the museum. The form of the building is influenced by classical architecture and what looks to be caissons or pediments. This is quite ironic because it is a commentary on Western architecture. By utilizing the classical form of the Greek temple, Adjaye points to the contents of the museum as divine, and the contents are of African American history. It also serves as a reflection of the Smithsonian as a whole. It is influenced by classicism, yet utilizes novel building techniques to create a synthesis of old and new. Adjaye also references African architecture in the entrance to the museum by using a porch, which is a common part of the African home to welcome guests inside. Another well-known project by Adjaye is Mole House, located in London. This project was completed in 2020, and it is actually a renovation of an existing derelict house in Hackney neighborhood. Adjaye reused 15,000 London bricks to renovate this building. He maintained the exterior but completely redid the interior using muted colors with an emphasis on natural light. The project is a celebration of the history of the building, which was originally built in the Victorian era, then inhabited by the Mole Man, who supposedly excavated tunnels under the site until it became derelict. Another project that Adjaye has worked on is the district's hospital in Ghana, commissioned by the Ghanaian government. It is a proposed complex of medical centers in a region of the world that traditionally does not have access to adequate medical technologies. Adjaye's goal with this unbuilt project is to introduce modern medical technologies into Ghana, as well as display a great sensitivity to the context and culture of Ghana. The hospital is meant to be a part of the community and repositions itself as a place of sustainability, efficiency, and healing through the use of green spaces. So, as a reflection, David Adjaye has reached the forefront of emerging technology and design to better improve the lives of people and communities. He incorporates elements of his upbringing, as well as displaying sensitivity for the context and the history of his projects. Adjaye's dedication to comprehensive design and accessibility is evident in his plans for the district's hospital in Ghana. He also challenges the canon of Western architecture by creating his own interpretation of classicism, with the addition of African influences in his National Museum of African American History and Culture. Not only does it serve to educate the public about African American history, it also serves to empower the African American community. And what better medium is there to accomplish this than architecture? Adjaye was also heavily interested in sustainability and the reuse of materials as evident in Mole House. The preservation of the facade reveals the rich history of the house and the community. David Adjaye has truly positioned himself as a person who thinks about his creations and the effect design has on people, and I am excited to see what he has in store for the future. Thank you.